Good morning, everybody. Tony here, our cabin in the woods. Today I want to talk about the pigs. We got our pig meat back, got everything back. Well, except for the cured stuff, that's still about 10 days out. But I want to recap about the pigs. As you all know, normally I can put a pig out, process one out in about 4 to 4.5 months, 300-pound pig. This time I had to hold on to the pig for 8 months because of the butchers are so far backed up. So the pigs got real big. So time went on and we had our massive Arctic solar blast that come through. And the week that I was supposed to bring the pigs in, we had snowstorms. Well, that delayed me getting my pigs in. I was supposed to bring them in on Tuesday. End up bringing them in on Friday. And we're talking minus 17 degrees on Tuesday, minus 8 degrees on Wednesday, and it got a little bit warmer as it went. So where I'm going at with all this, we had about a total of a foot of snow. Out where I had the pigs done, they actually, I believe, had a total of a little bit more than that. But they had snow drifts kind of in where the pigs go through the chutes, and that's where the scales are. I brought my pigs in on Friday morning, and I could not get my pigs weighed at all. The scales were frozen over and couldn't do it, and they were trying to zero out the scale. They had the health inspector guy was out there with them, and they couldn't get it weighed. They brought it, 2 cows came in and our 2 pigs came in. So none of them got the weight. So I do not know what my final true weight was, but it is a guesstimate of what they thought that the pigs would weigh. So I've got all my stuff written down. I'll break it down to what it cost us per pound. And we'll go from there. Everything kind of turned out pretty good, other than the storms that come through really delayed us pretty bad. All right, let me get this turned around here, and I'll show you what we ended up with. All right, this is what the pigs started out as. You know, when I started weighing them, and I did how I'm weighing them is by the measurement method. You measure the girth and the length. And this is what you divide it, you times this, and you divide it all. I've been through all this before. And the first time I weighed, pig 1 weighed 227. That's 227.8. I'm just saying 227. Pig 2, after its length measurement, weighed 259. That was on November 6th. That's when I started doing that. November 7th, they weighed 27th. The pig 1, it's the same pig, weighed 325. And pig 2 weighed 344. February 10th, pretty close to the date that they were going to be taken out. I estimated pig 1 weighed 364. Pig 2 weighed 399. Pig math off a little bit from what they are saying, from what they estimate possible weight. They said pig 1, because, okay, what we end up with, let me get this gathered up here real quick. Let me show you kind of what we end up with here. What you kind of end up with, here, right here, you're supposed to have live weight. Well, they couldn't do it because the scales were down. So you're looking at dress weight, whole, 267. Now, what they do is they go and they show, they do a percentage of what you lose, and they kind of estimate what the pigs weighed. The screen looks dirty. I just cleaned it. That's weird. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to touch you. Anyway, so what they figured was on, let's see here, that's mine there. So pig 1, they estimated pig 1 to weigh at 440 pounds. Is what they estimated pig 1 weighed. Give or take a few, but they know they're pretty close in that range because of the pig math or the true scales they use to cut the pigs up at. Now, the paper I just showed you is pig 2. So pig 1, I'm going to show you what we got here. I'm trying to get the camera set so you can read it. Pig 1, they estimated at 440. Okay, take home weight was 220. All right, cost my son $416 to do the pig. All right, then feed, we fed him. It was $145 to feed the pigs out. So which come out to $561. Well, you take the $561 and you're going to divide it into your take-home meat, which comes out to $2.55 a pound. That's what his pig cost. So he got his pig for $2.55. Now, my pig, pig 2, how come I don't have the paperwork like this? Well, I gave it to my son. That was his pig. So, here you can see, now my pig dressed weight, my take-home weight was 241 pounds. I have 87 pounds. That's cured meat that's out. I don't get that back until the 10th. 87 plus 154 pounds, which gives me 241 pounds of meat. Okay? Now, show you here, same thing again. My cost was $410. Pig feed was $145. Total was $555. Divide that into 241. My pigs was $2.30 a pound is what the meat cost us. So that's what we've got. This is what we ended up with. Hopefully I'm doing my math right. And broke it down even more here, bigger black and white letters. So my pig weighed possible, they said possible weight of my pig was 460 pounds, the big one. Dressed, and then there's a take home. I guess that's hanging weight is what they said. 241. There was a cost of doing the pig at the processing. That's the cost of our feed that I spent. Total of the feed and pig, divide that to 241 pounds, which is my bring home. And there's $2.30 a pound is what the pig cost me. Now I kind of thought it would have been a little bit more expensive having a pig, but once again, I guess the amount of weight that you get in the feed you spend kind of evened out a little bit. It's pretty shocking how much pig meat, how much weight you lose in your bones, the head. He did say that both the heads were extremely big. So my next set of pigs that we get will be, I'm imagining, because I've got one, my son's going to get the other one, and I have 2 more that are coming. I'm guessing within a month I should have them, and they should be about 30 pounds. The mama, they should have dropped them. The sow should have had babies by now. And now she's feeding them out, I'm imagining. So what I've got to do is get back out there where they were. I've got a lot of work to do out there to get that ready. And change up some stuff, repair what these big brutes did. But I've also got my date for butcher on these 2 that I haven't even got. I'm already in line for it. Being that I did this, I'm going to take off 2 months of having to feed those pigs. So I'm going to have them for 6 months. He told me that a 400 pound, a 450 pound pig, in reality, most of the time you get, when they get that big, they do get more meat, but they also get a lot of bone in the skull and the head, and you can lose a lot more weight in that area. So, but you know, it wasn't our fault that we had to wait so long to bring him in. It was because there's so much of this going on now. People are doing their own meats that it's hard to get it done. So I've already got my butcher date. I believe is going to be September 21st on my next set, and I don't even have those pigs yet. But I had to jump in to save on time. And if I can't get it, then I don't do it. But I'll have pigs by then. So anyway, guys, that's the pig math. We did good, and my battery's fixing to end. I can see I got less than 2 minutes ago. It's blinking. So anyway, any questions about this, you know, send me a message. And there's a little school method. I was off on the weight on the pigs by mine was 60 pounds, and the other one was about the same thing. We're both about 60 pounds off, so they weighed more. We're down to less than 30 seconds. You all have a great day. We'll see you later, okay? Bye.